Hello, my name is Daisy Heywood and this is my portfolio presentation for B1 Personal Progression. During this video, I explain why I have chosen these three projects as my strongest and the process behind their creation. Let's get started with the first project. For this first project, I was approached by a local beautician called Lara's Beauty Workshop. After some damage to the windows of the shop resulted in them being boarded up, I was commissioned by the owner to design and paint a mural atop them. This artwork had to represent the brand's core values, which included always being welcoming and friendly and helpful towards the Oakley community. I created multiple thumbnails for potential designs, and after receiving feedback from the client, we chose to continue on with the cherry blossoms, as there is a cherry blossom theme throughout the interior of the shop. I then took this initial rough and created a digital artwork tailored to the dimensions of the wooden boards using Critter. I used this as a reference whilst transferring the design onto the boards. I did this freehand by myself. Overall, the painting took 3 days and was completed using outdoor paints that were weather resistant. I believe this is one of my strongest pieces because it incorporates both lettering work, signage and mural artwork. It is also one of my mural designs that helped me receive additional commissions, and it also connected me with a larger group of people. This was my first commissioned piece, and I think it allowed me to significantly improve my mural designs, which benefited me during my second commission. For my second project, I chose to create a reading tracker. As an avid reader, I wanted to design an application that tracked your reading progress and new book releases from your favourite authors. The target audience was broad, but focused on young adults and adults who love books. To begin designing, I created a wireframe of thumbnails, including a landing or home screen, search page, an author profile, a statistics page, and a book-specific information page. After refining the wireframe, I created a prototype within Figma. This allowed me to create a functional test application which showcased the app's features. This is one of my strongest pieces because it required a developed knowledge of user experience and user interface design. I also feel this application prototype successfully showcased a range of my design skills such as UX, infographics, which is used on the statistics page, and proficiency in the web app Figma. Finally, my last project was a full branding package and a selection of promotional materials for a music festival called Tree Fingers. Tree Fingers is an eco-conscious music festival targeted towards young adults and families. The values are at the heart of the Tree Fingers brand and as such needed to be portrayed in their branding. These values included making music festivals eco-friendly one song at a time, linking the listeners with nature once again, and finally reminiscing on the past with nostalgic hits. For this project, I began by creating thumbnails for logo marks and creating a mascot for the brand. After creating Terry, the tree mascot, and his numerous friends, I used Adobe Illustrator to create the logo variations and digitize the mascot thumbnails. Using the logos, I produced a brand guidelines document that specified the permitted use of the logo as well as the primary and secondary colour selections. It also included typeface choices for headings, subheadings and body copy. As well as the brand guide, I also produced multiple ticket designs and merchandise. I created a rough thumbnail which displayed different locations within the festival and used this to produce an event map. This detailed areas of the music festival and was printed on seed paper so that once discarded, the map would grow wildflowers and promote pollination. I think this is one of my strongest projects because it took the brand into careful consideration, and this allowed me to produce relevant designs. It also included a large variety of skills such as branding, illustration, print design and promotional design. These skills allowed me to create visually striking designs for the headlining acts and posters, and the map. Thank you very much for listening.